Hello and welcome to Tiny Home Yoga with Meg. I'm really excited today to invite you for a beautiful balanced practice on this beautiful sunny day. It's absolutely perfect for anyone who is getting up in the morning and needs to be energized, to get going, to feel a little bit of strength and movement in the body. But it's also quite restorative and restful and slow. So in Hatha, this is the perfect balance, which is what Hatha Yoga really represents, is balanced practice. So wherever you are, whether you've got a big house or a tiny little space, all you need is your yoga mat. We're going to be really working in just this space today. So yeah. No limitations here. You can practice yoga anywhere, even on the roof of a narrowboat. So if you want to start by finding a comfortable seated position. So you could use a block, a pillow, a bolster, anything that you feel that you are comfortable sitting on. And this, when you do sit on something, it does rise the lower back up a little so that you really get this lengthening through the spine, which is what we're trying to aim for here. So if you struggle with a long lengthened spine or just sitting down on the floor, then please do grab yourself a pillow or something nice. So as you do that, we're going to just begin to arrive into this space today, into your space. So you can bring your hands onto your knees. You can have your hands face down on the knees. If you need a little bit grounding, feeling a little bit woo, bring those hands on the knees. If you're ready to just sort of surrender to this practice and just open yourself up, then you can place your palms up. Alternatively, you can bring your thumb and forefinger together. And I really like to close down my eyes and feel the connection between that first finger and thumb. You feel like a little energy vibration going on here. I like to just focus my mind on that connection. Connection with the hands on the knees, or connection with the air. Just bring your awareness, bring your attention to some kind of connection in the hands. What can you feel? Gently tucking the chin towards the chest, lengthening through that spine as we do. And imagine that there is an invisible string pulling you up from your crown. So when I say lengthen through your crown, really bring into your mind's eye this string pulling you up. And at the same time, you're solid, you're grounded on the floor, on your mat, stable, creating these two opposite, what's the word I'm looking for? Movements. Yeah, two opposite movements, a lengthening up and a grounding down through the floor. And now let's bring our attention to the breath. Where is the breath in the body? Is it up in the chest? Is it down in the belly? There's a train that's about to go past. And just letting all distractions come and go like a train on the train track. I invite you to place your hands now on the belly area. Really notice how your belly moves as you inhale and exhale. Without thinking too much about it, send the breath down into the belly. So when we inhale, the belly opens and expands like a balloon. And then as we exhale, the balloon deflates and we draw our belly back into the spine. So really trying to get this sensation that the balloon is expanding and contracting in the belly. And if this feels a little bit uncomfortable and unusual, that's totally normal. It's very common for most people to breathe in the upper part of the chest. And when we breathe in the upper part of the chest, that's when we invite our nervous system to get going and move and perform and achieve and exercise and drive and get everything done, which we're very good at. And breathing into the belly, if you were watching yourself when you were fast asleep, you would notice that you'd be breathing into the belly, because this is where we activate our parasympathetic nervous system. Rest, restore, heal, relax. Grounding ourselves into our yoga practice. Bringing the hands down, bring them to the sides and gently blink open the eyes. You're going to inhale, bringing the hands up, looking up towards the hands. And as you exhale, take one hand down to the side, to the right hand side. And inhale, reaching over with your left. As you exhale, just soften a little, soften the shoulders, soften the jaw. And then inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, soften. And one more time, inhale, reaching over. Very subtle movements here. Exhale and soften. Soften the body. Inhale, rise up. Reach up. Exhale, taking the left hand to the mat. Reaching over with the right hand now. Again, the same as before. Inhale, reach. Exhale, soften. Do this 2 more times, synchronizing your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Slowly coming up. Inhale, reaching up. And this time we're going to exhale, but we're going to take our right hand towards the right knee. Left hand towards the right knee. And the right hand goes behind you. Inhale, reaching up with that crown. Exhale, looking over the shoulder. Gentle spinal twist. Just beginning to awaken the spine as we inhale, coming up. And then exhale, take the right hand to the left knee. The left hand's behind you now. Inhale, reach up through the crown, and exhale, looking over the left shoulder blade. Balancing out our asana, our practice, moving from the right to the left. Inhale, reaching up. Reach up with that crown, lengthen through the spine, and as you exhale, taking your hands down. Beautiful. We're going to take our legs and extend them out in front of us now. So you might want to move your cushions, your little bum cushions to the side so that you can sit on the seat bones here. Your knees may be bent, they may be straight, wherever you're at, honoring yourself. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And as you exhale, we're going to fold over our legs. Now, we're bending through the spine here. We're kind of dumping down, relaxing the head. And let's inhale, increasing, holding onto those legs so that you can draw your shoulder blades back towards each other and open up the front of the chest. Working through the back of the legs here and the shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale, fold. Let's take this a few more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Very small movements. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Now just completely let it go. Let the hands go. Let the legs go. Let the neck go. Squeeze that core, slowly rolling up the spine. Taking the hands behind you now, so the fingers and hips are pointing towards the feet. You have two options here. You can place the feet on the mat, lifting the hips, rising up into our open tabletop. Alternatively, if you're wanting a little bit more strength this morning or this afternoon or this evening, wherever you're at, you can place your feet together, bringing the legs together, squeezing them together, and as you inhale, rising the hips up. Looking forward, or you can extend your head back. Inhale, lifting the hips. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, down we go. Lovely job. Coming to sit up nice and straight again. We're going to interlace the fingers round the right leg, bringing the right foot to the mat as we inhale, rising up through the crown, squeezing that leg into the body. Exhale, bringing the right leg to the floor and taking the left side, really squeezing that leg up into the spine, into the chest, reaching high with that crown, lifting, 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 and then exhale, bringing it back down. So now synchronizing your breath, inhale, coming up, exhale, back down, inhale up, exhale, down. One more time on each side, inhale up, exhale, down, inhale, rise, exhale, surrender. Wonderful. Nice open hips now. Let's work with those shoulders, bringing some energy, bringing some movement, rotating those shoulders. So hands are on the tops of your shoulders, drawing circles with your elbows. Again, synchronize that breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And then let's change direction. Inhale up, exhale down. And what we're doing here is just warming up the body, protecting the body, creating some energy, some movement in the body, so we can take that forward into the rest of our day. So gently tucking under, rolling over onto the knees, hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulder blades, knees underneath the hips. Dropping the belly, open the chest as you inhale. Exhale, pushing the floor away, drawing those shoulder blades away from each other now. Squeeze that core up into the spine. Really squeeze. And then release. Let's go again. Inhale, open, drop the belly. Exhale, squeeze the core in towards the spine. Using your breath, synchronizing your breath, opening up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful job. This is really great for menstrual cramps and any reproductive issues that you may have. So just sit back onto the knees, reaching the hands forward. Again, really reach. Active child's pose here. Bringing the forehead to the mat. Don't let those arms sit on the mat. Have them lifted. Push those hands into the floor. Active child's pose. At the same time as you're doing this, you are drawing the hips back towards the feet. Opening up the lower back. Beautiful. Slowly making your way up to downward dog. So if those hands aren't already quite wide, bring them nice and wide on the mat. Push down through the fingertips, tuck the toes, send the hips high into the sky, bend through those knees. Take one heel down, straightening that leg, and then the other heel down, straightening the back of the leg. And just make sure that you're not dumping through the wrists here, and you're really taking a lot of your body weight in your fingers as well as your wrists, sort of evening it out. So imagining that you're holding on to two jam jars, and then draw the lids towards each other as you turn those lids of the jam jars. And that's the kind of sensation that you want to have through your hands whenever you're working with any inversion or dumping quite a lot of weight through the front of the body, through the arms and the hands. So looking forward, we're going to step forward, our right leg in between our hands, making sure that our fingers and toes are in line here. Dropping that back foot. You're going to look forward, lifting the chest. You can come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, rising up. Bringing the hands together. And just take a nice gentle bend through the front of the hips here. You can really feel it in the hip flexors and down that left thigh. If you're already quite warm today, then you can extend a little bit further, a bit deeper. Working with your body as always. Inhale, reaching up through the fingertips. Exhale, bring the hands down to align the front foot. Now, taking the left hand next to the right foot, you're going to inhale, reach up with the right hand. Looking up towards the right hand or looking down towards the floor. Squeeze that glute to protect the lower back. Coming for a nice spinal twist here. We're going to inhale, rising up with that left hand, coming up, and then the right hand is kind of drawing itself towards the thigh, twisting to the side here. You can grab hold of your thigh with your right hand if you like, to create a bit more of an opportunity to twist yourself round. Reaching up with that front hand, reach, 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 inhale. And then exhale, cartwheeling the hands back down to align that front foot. Coming up off the back foot. And just taking that back foot a step forward in so that it's at a nice 45-degree angle. Align those hips with the mat, make sure they're nice and straight. Inhale, looking forward, feeling a nice lengthening through that right leg. And then exhale, folding over that right leg. Let the chin go. The jaw, the eyes, the tongue. Beautiful job. As we bend through that front leg, we're going to open up the back leg into a 90-degree angle, slowly cartwheeling our hands open into Warrior Two. So just check the alignment here. Heels in line, arms all in one straight line, opening that hip so that our front knee is in alignment with our front ankle. Lengthen, reaching up with the spine, looking forward through our front hand, feeling a nice burn in that front leg. Inhale, drawing the hands away from each other, reaching away. As you exhale, place that front arm on the front leg. Reaching forward, creating like a rainbow. Actually, not the rainbow metaphor, that's different. So opposite to a rainbow, bringing the hand down and up, bending through that front leg. Make sure we're not dumping down, really lengthen and lift. As you inhale, stretching up and over. Strong position here. Squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes, squeeze those legs. Breathe and soften. Inhale, now creating the rainbow over that front leg. Front arm comes back. You're going to tilt the body into a, I've forgotten the name of it, but that's okay. Taking the left hand down the back of the leg, reaching up high with the right arm. Bending through that front leg, trying to get your knees and ankles in a line, really feeling that through that front leg now. Beautiful. Cartwheeling the hands back down, aligning the front leg, coming up onto the tippy toes of the back foot so that you can bring your front leg back into downward facing dog. Beautiful. If anyone wants to do a vinyasa flow here now, then feel free, rolling through to plank, coming down into Bhujangasana, lifting up, pushing back into downward dog. It's just an invitation if you know what you're doing and you're confident with your practice. Looking forward, we're going to step forward this time in between the hands, bringing with our left leg, bring our right knee down. Inhale, drawing open. As you exhale, slowly letting your weight soften down. Inhale, drawing the hands up, coming up into our low lunge with our back knee on the floor. Reaching up through the tops of the fingers, through the crown. And if you've got some flexibility today, you can bend through that hip flexor even more to create a deeper stretch. Squeeze that glute to protect the lower back. Reaching up. Beautiful job. As you exhale, we're going to bring our, this time our right hand next to our left foot. And inhale, bringing the left hand up. Looking up towards the hand or down towards the foot. Gentle twist here. Strong legs, strong arms, strong mind and body. And then we're going to come into that twist again. So if you felt like you were not very balanced last time you did this, then I recommend you look down towards the floor. Squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes, slowly rising that front hand up as the back hand goes and latches itself towards the back of the thigh. It's okay if you don't reach it. Bending through that front leg, looking up towards the hand, if you can, for a gentle twist. Fabulous job, everybody. Now cartwheeling the hands back down, aligning the front feet, coming up off the back foot, and shifting our weight back. We're also going to step forward with our back foot, so it's in a 45-degree angle. Rise up, but only with the chest. Rising up. Leading with the heart, keeping the hands down, feeling the sensation that you want to come all the way up, but you're going to stay down. Really rise with that chest. And then exhale, fold, folding over the front leg. Your knee can be bent here, can be straight, just don't lock it. Be careful, be cautious, be mindful of your body. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Relax the jaw, relax the mind. Amazing. So now we're going to take a bit of a wider stance, 90-degree angle with the back foot, bending through that front leg, slowly making your way up, cartwheeling the hands open, bending through that front leg, looking forward in our warrior two. Really creating this sensation that we're pulling the legs towards each other to really grip onto the mat. This strong structure, really strong supportive structure, whilst bending deeply through that front leg. Long arms, all in alignment, feeling that burning sensation in the front leg. You're doing it right if it hurts. Inhale, lengthen out the fingertips away from each other. And as you exhale, placing that forearm, that left forearm on the left knee, taking the reverse rainbow, sweeping the hands forward and up, opening up the chest. Hold and breathe. Bend through that front leg as much as you can so that the knee and ankle are in alignment. Reaching as you inhale. Beautiful job. Slowly leading with that top hand as it comes all the way back, rising the front arm. Exalting the warrior. Oh, I knew I'd get it. Reaching up with that top hand, drawing down with the left hand. Now it should feel fire in the thigh. Keep going, you can do it. Breathe through the discomfort. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Amazing work. So now we're back in our low lunge. The knee, back of the knee comes down. Sweep that front leg back into our child's pose position. Wide legs, sit back on the heels, walking the hands forward. Drawing the forehead towards the floor. And relax. So we're going to put these movements now together into a bit of a flow, creating some energy, some sweat even. Our body is warm. We've really listened to all the creaks and the cracks and the areas that just don't feel right. You know your limits. You've got boundaries. So honour that and work with that as we move through this flow together. Slowly coming up into downward facing dog. First onto the knees. Pushing up, heels down towards the mat as the hips lift up towards the sky. Place the left foot into the center of the mat. Lift your right leg up. As you inhale, bringing the knee up into the chest, stepping forward with that front foot, bringing that back leg down. Inhale, rise up with the hands, coming up into our low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, placing the left hand next to the right foot, drawing the right hand up, looking up, squeeze the glute. As you inhale, slowly taking that front hand forward and up, back hand holds onto the thigh for our gentle lower back twist. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, cartwheel the hands forward. Coming up off the back foot, stepping it forward slightly. Inhale, lift, rise with the chest, but hold onto the floor. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take the back foot to a 90-degree angle, cartwheeling the hands open into our warrior two. Inhale, drawing those hands away from each other. Exhale, placing the forearm on the right leg. Backwards rainbow, sweeping the hands forward and up. Reaching up, bending through that front leg. Reach, reach, inhale. As you exhale, soften. And inhale, now exalt the warrior. Take the left hand on the left leg, reaching up with the right hand. Looking up, reaching up. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Beautiful. Stepping back into downward facing dog. Option to take a vinyasa flow here, or stay with me. Take some nice deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. Placing the left leg in the center of the mat. Right foot into the center of the mat. Rise up with the left. Inhale, bringing that knee up into the chest, stepping forward so the fingers and toes in line. Back leg comes down. Slowly inhale, rising up, hands, palms together, drawing those legs in towards each other, rising up, inhale. Exhale, bringing the right hand towards the left foot. Inhale, open, twisting open, left hand to the sky, looking up towards that hand. Inhale, exhale. As you inhale, slowly rising up with that front hand. Left hand to the thigh, reaching up with the right, twisting in that lower back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Back leg turns into a 45-degree angle. Inhale, rising with the chest, keeping the hands on the floor. Exhale, folding forward, folding over that leg. Checking with those hips. As we inhale, taking that back foot into a 90-degree, cartwheeling the hands open. Warrior two. Reaching those hands away from each other. Placing the forearm, so this time it's the left forearm on left knee. Backwards rainbow, sweeping the hands forward, reaching, opening up the side body. bending through that front leg. As you inhale, bringing that front arm all the way up, consulting the warrior. Left leg, left hand goes down back of the, got my rights and lefts mixed up, it happens. Right leg, right arm, drawing down, reaching up with the left, bending through that left leg, cartwheeling the hands back down. Fabulous job. Bringing that front leg back, downward facing dog. Option to take a vinyasa flow again, or stay here with me, downward facing dog, bending those knees and breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bringing the knees to the mat. Drawing the hands back. So we're sitting on our legs, on our knees here. If this is uncomfortable for you, come to a comfortable seated position. Palms facing up. Surrendering. Closing down the eyes. Reaching with the crown up for a nice long straight spine. And just having a moment here of thanks and gratitude for coming to the mat today and flowing and moving and finding strength within yourself. We're going to slowly wind down the practice now, coming over onto our back. Challenge to extend those hands forward and slowly, ever so slowly, as slow as you can, taking yourself down, vertebrae by vertebrae, using the core strength here to lower yourself down. Wonderful. Place those feet close to the glutes, reaching for those ankles with the fingertips, taking up bridge pose. Squeeze the core, activate the pelvic floor as you lift your hips up towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, drawing the pelvic floor back towards the ground. Now, if you like, you can carry on doing that a few times, or you can take a little bit further. Inhale, rolling the shoulder blades underneath the body, reaching up with the hips. Again, that imaginary line, imaginary string, pulling you from your belly button all the way up. Exhale, slowly coming down. And let's take your chosen bridge one more time. Inhale, slowly coming up. Reaching up with the belly. Every inhale, increase and intensify, squeeze. As you exhale, just soften a little bit more into the pose. Soften the mind. Soften those legs if you can. And release. Slowly coming down to the mat. Bringing those knees up into the chest. Squeeze. And then you can take some rocks from side to side if that feels good. Massaging out the lower back. Before we come to our final resting pose in Shavasana. So taking our hands and now our legs out to the sides of the mat. Palms facing up or on the body. Letting the legs fall out to the side. Nice wide stance with your legs, wider than the mat. Just grab hold of your head and pull your head up, placing it gently back down, just to sort of lengthen that neck out a little. And same thing with the hips. Lift those hips up, just very slightly, placing them down onto the floor. So you're nice and long here with the spine. Closing down the eyes. And again, bringing your awareness to the breath and the rise and the fall of the belly. Bring your attention to your toes as they relax. Your feet feel heavy as they sink deep into the floor. Relax. Bringing your attention up your shins to your knees and your thighs as your legs feel heavy. Relax. Bring your attention now up to the belly, all the way up to the heart and the chest, as your torso feels completely relaxed. Taking your mind's eye down the right arm, weaving down, down, down towards the right hand. As it feels heavy on the floor or on your body. And now the left hand. Take your attention to the left hand as it feels heavy. Winding your way up to your left shoulder blade as you relax. Your neck and shoulders firm into the ground. Feeling your connection with the back of your head on the floor. Relax your forehead and your eyes. Relax your cheekbones and your tongue. Relax. 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 Slowly bring some movement into your fingers and toes. Interlacing your fingers over above your head, stretching up as you take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Rolling over onto your side. As we transition back into the room, back into the day, taking all of this wonderful, lovely energy and bringing that energy into the rest of your day. Slowly pushing yourself up, coming to a comfortable seated position. Bringing the hands back towards the heart. You can either place your hands over your heart or create a prayer with the fingers and the hands. Lengthening through the crown, gently just tucking the chin down towards the hands. And sealing the practice with my favourite ritual. Feel free to join me if you wish. Bring the hands up to the forehead for peaceful thoughts. The hands towards the mouth for peaceful words to ourselves and to others. And Hands towards the heart for peace for all. Universal love, peace, peace, peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much for joining me today. It has been a pleasure. And if you really like this video, please subscribe. The more subscribers, the more videos I'll make. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.